I'm going to start off with the ball, and we're going to focus. I'm going to start with the ball between the thighs today. Okay. And then I'll just start with the arms down long. So I'm going to go over some just really basic routines or kind of routines that we've been doing throughout the years. Nothing, I don't think there's going to be anything new, sort of the old favorites. Okay. So we're going to just take a nice deep breath in and grow tall through the back of the top of the head. And then as you exhale, pull the belly in and pelvic floor up. Okay. This time, as you breathe in, let's lift the shoulders. And then as you breathe out, we'll lower the shoulders. Okay. So again, nice and gentle, just a nice gentle lift, and then returning to neutral. So we'll do that one more time. Breathe deep and blow. Take another deep breath. This time, as you exhale, slide the shoulders down away from the ears, lengthening the neck. And then as you breathe in, release. So, again, we'll keep doing that a couple times. All right. We'll go through full range now, breathing in as we lift and then breathing out as you lower. Again, just want to remind you on the breath pattern, the most important thing is just to keep breathing either in or out. If you get lost, just remember to just keep taking full breaths into the back and sides of the rib cage, and then don't hold your breath. Okay, so those are just basic, most important thing about the breath. All right, so we'll come back to neutral and then just take a nice deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, we're going to lift the arms up to shoulder height and then inhale, bring the hands behind the hips. Okay, so we're going to add on to this one. I'm going to squeeze the ball as I lift the arms and then release it as I bring them back. So again, exhale here, inhale here. Okay. So I'm going to add on some spinal articulation or movement of the spine. So we're going to arch the back as you bring the hands behind the hips and then round the back as you bring the hands towards shoulder height. Okay. So that gives us a sort of a cat cow movement with the spine. So again, breathe deep here and blow. So you'll notice that the exhale is going to facilitate the rounding of the back. The inhale is going to facilitate the arching of the back. Squeeze the ball here, then release. Okay. So let's do two more of these because it just feels so good. And then last one right here. Okay, this time we're going to move the arms to the side, just bringing again, lifting up to shoulder height and then releasing down. Again, I'm going to squeeze the ball on the lift and release on the lower. So let's do a couple more of those. Then we're going to add in a spine twist. So on the next one, we're going to add that spine twist. So we're going to lift up. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the ball again and then pulse to one side for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center line and release. So we'll do the same thing other side. Squeeze the ball, rotate and pulse, growing taller, taller, and taller. Coming back again. So let's do again, same thing on each side. 3, 2, 1. Back to center line. Other side. Again. 3, 2, 1. On the next one, we're going to add an elbow bend. So bend the elbow you're turning to and look towards that elbow as you pulse in that direction, coming back to center again. So again, lifting up and 3, 2, 1. We'll do one more set of these. Okay, so again, exhale to lift and then pulse for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, and then we'll do the other side one more time. 3, 2, 1. Back to center and release. Okay, I'm going to start to do some circles now. So I'm going to start circling first, just around small little circles. Again, I'm going to make those circles a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger until the circles are crossing one arm over top and then the other. Okay, so let's do 3 more, 2 more, and reverse. Okay, so same thing, we're doing the same thing, but we're going to make the circles a little smaller as we go, a little smaller until we're back down, so doing tiny circles beside the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I'm gonna support myself with my hands behind the hips, okay? And then I'm just gonna start off, again, even though I'm leaning back, my back is still neutral. So if you see, there's still a curve in the lower back, but I'm just supporting myself with my hands on the hips. I'm gonna just take another deep breath in, and then as I exhale, I'm just gonna extend one leg, inhale and bend it, and then exhale and extend the other. So on this one, I'm paying attention to the ball. I'm trying to not let the ball move. So if I drop my thigh, then the ball's going to move. So I want to just engage my abdominals so that my pelvis is not moving at all. And that way the femurs aren't going to move and then the ball is staying still. Okay. So just focus on that, keeping the shoulders down and back. Okay. And then I'm going to just do a countdown and hold, and then we'll add on to that. So here we go. 3, 2, and then hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Now you're going to stabilize with the foot on the floor and that leg, and then compress and release. Okay. So both you want to pay attention to what's happening on both sides. One side is still, the other side is compressing and releasing. One more of those, and then release. So take another deep breath in. As you exhale again, extend the other leg. Hold it there. Inhale to prepare. And then as you exhale, we'll go into or those. I'm sorry. I changed it up. I moved ahead in my routine. Okay, so we're just extending and bending. All right, so a couple more of those. And then keep the leg long. So here, I'm back on track. I remembered what I was doing. Okay, so we're going to squeeze and release with that one leg. And let's do 3 more, 2 more, and last one, and then release. Okay, so this time we're going to go from this lean back or open hip position, take a deep breath in, and then we're going to go forward and bring the hands out in front of the shoulders. So again, we're going to lean back, maybe support yourself with the hands, and then lean forward, bring your arms out in front. Okay, so we're going to add on to this. So to make it a little harder, squeeze the ball a little bit, and then you're going to bring the hands behind the hips without supporting yourself. So again, if you feel like you need that support, then just go back to this. Okay, if you can work without the support, pull your tummy in, pelvic floor up, and then reach back as you lean. Okay, so now we're going to add on to the front end. So going to again fold forward and then lift, and then take a deep breath there. As you exhale, float back down. Okay. Then inhale as you lean back. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold forward and lift. Okay. So again, we're going to come down, take a deep breath in, and then lift. So I'm going to add on or change it just slightly. I'm going to arch my back a little as I pull my tummy in. Okay. Then I'm going to keep my back neutral coming up. So we'll do that a couple more times. Deep breath in. All right. And we're going to, on the next one, we're going to come into a full stand. So breathe in here. Then use your exhale coming up, and we're going to reach the sky. And then inhale to stay. Exhale to float down. Okay. Inhale to lean back and arch the back. Okay. So we'll do that a couple more times. All right. All right, last one like that. On the next one, we're going to stay in the chair. Okay. So we're going to just again fold forward. This time we're going to work from this position, roll back all the way onto the chair. Then circle the arms around, take a breath, squeeze the ball a little bit, and go forward. Then stand up, then do the circle. Okay. Again, float down, maybe adjust your ball if you need to, as I do, and then go back, take a deep breath in. Again, squeeze the ball to engage those inner thighs, and then come up and circle. When you engage those inner thighs, they're going to trigger your abdominals. Take a deep breath in. Again, squeeze the ball Engage those core muscles. Okay. Again, circle around. This time, bring the arms down first. So breathe here. Use your exhale, bringing the arms overhead, then lift. Inhale and exhale down with control. Okay. So again, we'll keep going with that. And then let's do one more after this, and then we'll stay up on the feet. Deep breath in, exhale coming up all the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just start with the ball in between the hands, and we're going to take a deep breath in, exhale, and compress. Inhale and release. All right, I'm going to start just in terms of mental challenge, easy, and then I'm going to add some twists into it and challenge our coordination a little bit more. So we're going to start off by taking the ball out to one side, then into the center. Okay, so not too difficult. Again, try to keep your neck and shoulders open as you're engaging the arms, squeezing the ball, for example. Okay, now we're going to move to the side of the ball, come back, and then move to the other side. Okay. So we're moving with the ball right now. Squeeze and move. Yep. All right. So let's do a countdown and then we'll do a little balance challenge. So three more, two more, then hold the pose here. So I'm going to lift the inside heel and extend my arms. Okay. And then take a deep breath. Option to go into that full star, lifting the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come back down onto that foot, and then we're going to come back to center, switch sides 3 times. Two more. And then we're going to hold it on the other side. Again, inside foot, heel comes up. Extend the arms. Take a deep breath. Exhale and root into your supporting leg and lift the other one for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down to both feet, back to center. Okay, so this time we're going to change it up. We're going to go opposite way. So we're going to start off again, take it out to the side, squeeze out to the side. Okay, I'm already warming up. Feel myself sweating with this layer on. I think after this a little routine, I'm going to take off a layer. It's amazing how much you create warmth by just moving a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to go opposite way. So the ball is going to go one way. We'll move the opposite way, come back to center. Ball goes the other way. Okay, so ball goes right, you go left. Okay, ball goes left, you go right. All right. Or just follow me if you can. All right. So we're going to do that same countdown and hold. Again, we'll go into a star pose on the hold. Three more here, two more here, and then hold it here. This time we're going to take the outside heel, lift it. Okay. And then take a deep breath, exhale into star. Woo, easier said than done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back upright. Again, we're going to come to center, opposite side. Yep. Okay, I'll let everybody get back on track. Here we go. We're going to let's do it again. Three more of these, two more of these. Hold it here. So again, we're going to move that outside heel. Okay, take a deep breath, exhale into full star for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And back down, back to center. Okay, I'm going to keep working with the ball. I'm just going to take off this layer because I'm already getting way too hot. Maybe grab some water if you're feeling a little thirsty at this point, which I think I am. So I'm going to grab some water as well. Okay, so next one of my faves is the tree pose, the moving tree. So I'm going to start this one with my heels together, toes apart. Again, finding the weight on the sit bone, and then taking a nice deep breath in and growing tall. As as you exhale, again, pull the belly in, pelvic floor up. Okay. So this time, as you inhale, open the heels. And then as you exhale, compress the ball, bringing the heels to center line again. Okay. So again, breathe here. Press the heels slightly together. That's going to activate the muscles in the legs. Okay. So we'll do a couple more of those. All right. On the next one, we're going to grow our tree. So grow your tree up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to grow the branches and the leaves. And then again, take a deep breath here. On the exhale, we're going to grow our roots out to the other side. And take another deep breath in. Exhale and lift those roots, keeping that good posture for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return to center line. Okay. So again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, compress the ball slightly, press your heels together, and lift your ball. Okay. Inhale and open those branches. Good. Exhale and let's extend the roots. Okay. Again, take another deep breath. As you exhale, try lifting those roots again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center line. So I'm going to plant my feet down. So we're going to grow a bigger tree this time. So we'll start off by just lifting the heels, taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to plant into our feet from heel to toe and then shift forward and lift. Okay. And again, we're going to inhale. Actually, let's do this. We're going to inhale, open the branches, okay, and the roots. As you exhale, let's lift, okay. Take another deep breath. As you exhale, we're going to shift back down onto that foot and bring the ball back to center line. And then we're going to go down nice and gently. Be careful as you return to the chair. You might have moved your spot a little bit. Okay. So we're going to try that again. Deep breath in, exhale, compress the ball, and then we're going to lift out of the chair. Okay. So again, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go the other way. So we're going to bring the ball to the side. Again, take a deep breath in, exhale and lift. Inhale to stay. Good. Now, as you exhale, we're going to come down onto that foot and then bring the heels together. Okay. We're going to stay out of the chair on this one. So take a deep breath in, soften the knees, exhale, zip the inner thighs up and grow your tree. Okay. All right. So inhale. This time we're going to bring the ball out to the one side with the roots. Good. As you exhale, lift the roots. And then we're going to shift over to that side. So bring the heels together, toes apart. Okay. So again, take a deep breath, exhale, and compress the ball and lift. Inhale, extend. As you exhale, lift. And then let's shift over. Again, coming to center line. So option on this one, going to start with the heel on the ankle, okay? So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, compress the ball and lift. This time, we're going to bring the ball out to the outside and extend, okay? And lift. Let's shift over and then come to the other side, okay? So again, take a deep breath in, exhale and lift. Inhale and extend. Exhale and lift and shift. Okay. So try it. If you're up for the challenge, try bringing the foot up onto the calf. We're going to do same thing. Take a deep breath in, exhale and lift. Inhale and extend. Exhale to shift. And then come to that start position. Okay. So again, deep breath in, exhale, compress and lift, keeping the shoulders down. Inhale again, taking it out. And then exhale to lift and shift. Okay. So this time I'm gonna make it a little harder. I'm gonna start with the ball going down low. Take a deep breath here. Exhale and shift. And then I'm bringing the ball overhead. So you can come to that footing, whatever footing works for you, here, here, or here. Take a deep breath. Okay. Then we're gonna take the leg out and shift again, coming here. I think I screwed up the arm. We'll try that again. So let's take a deep breath here. Exhale over. Inhale as you grow tall. Good. Exhale, bring the ball down and out. There, I got it right that time. So we'll bring it overhead. Again, compress, bringing it down. So we're going to do a couple more just like that. So breathe here and then blow to shift. Breathe as you bring it down. Again, then exhale one more time and extend. Shift over, bring it overhead, and then bring it down. Very good. Ta-da. I love that routine. Okay, let's go back to the chair. Um, think I'm gonna do is some straight back. I think it's been a little bit since we've done that. So I'm gonna work with the ball between the thighs on this one. And I'm gonna grab my band and I'm just gonna hold it so that my hands are about shoulder distance apart. So we're gonna, again, we'll start off with the arms just extended with the band over the thighs and knees, okay? Then we're just gonna take a deep breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the ball. And then as you inhale, release. So we'll just do that a couple times. You can also pull slightly outwards, um, just kind of engaging the arms by doing that. Okay. So yeah, if you've got a flex band, then you might get more stretch than I do. Okay. One more time. Now we're going to lift up and then hold the arms up. Take a deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, we're going to just squeeze the ball and then pulse for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center and release. Okay. So again, squeeze and then pulse for 3, 2, 1. I love this one because I'm feeling it in the back as I do those little pulses. Bringing the other arm over is getting the back of the shoulder working or stretching. Okay, so let's go to the other side again. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more on each side. So again, inhale here, exhale and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Again, we'll release. Then we'll do the same thing one more time on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Back to center and release. Okay, this time we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the band to your forehead or maybe overhead. Okay, so you can bring it up overhead and then bring it back. So squeeze the ball, then release. So we're going to add on to this one. I'm going to lean back a little. Okay, so by bringing the arms overhead or the hands overhead, we're adding some challenge to those core muscles. So pull the tummy in, keep the back straight. Try not to extend or flex the spine, keeping the back neutral. 3 more, 2 more. And we're going to hold the next one a little longer. 5, 4, I'm coming upright on this one. So I'm going to pull outwards a little bit and then draw the shoulders down. Okay. So this time I'm going to take a deep breath in, exhale, squeeze, and just lean back, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So obviously, you want to, if you want to go back a little further, yeah, take a little break. If you want to go back a little further, then you can do that and just squeeze, make sure you're squeezing the ball, engaging your core. So take a deep breath in. Let's float those arms up again. Okay, so let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze, lean back, keeping the back neutral. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back upright, take a little break. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing one more time. Take a breath to prepare. Exhale the arms up. Inhale. Let's do the exhale, squeeze and lean back. Hold it there, take a breath. Exhale, back upright. And then inhale, bring the arms down. Okay. This time we're going to change it up. We're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to squeeze the ball, turn the torso. Okay. And then take a deep breath. Exhale, back to center line. Okay. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the ball, then turn your torso. Inhale to stay. Exhale, turn back to center. Okay. Adding on now. Okay. So this time we're going to do it with the arms overhead. Okay. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze the ball, turn, grow tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to center. And then inhale here. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing again. Exhale, squeeze the ball, turn, take a deep breath, and then come back to center and release. So let's add it, make it a little more fluid this time. So we're going to squeeze and turn and then come back to center. Okay. Squeeze and turn and come back to center. All right. So we'll do two more like that. Squeeze and turn and lift. Breathe here. Squeeze, turn, and lift. And then back to center. Okay. Next one, we're going to add on to this one. So we're going to do the same thing, squeeze and turn, but I'm going to come off the one sit bone. So I'm leaning off to that side. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, back onto the sit bone. Turn to center and release. Okay. So deep breath in again. Exhale, turn. Again, come off the sit bone. Breathe. Good. And then exhale, come back onto the sit bone, return down. Okay, so let's do one more on these time. One more. So we're going to turn, lift, come off the sit bone, take a deep breath, back onto the sit bone, and then back to center. One more time. Rotate, lift, come off the sit bone, back onto the sit bone, hands come down. All right, I like that one. Okay, so I think I'm going to come up onto the feet and then we'll play around with some similar stuff on the feet. I'm going to get rid of the chair for this one. So I think what I'm going to do is start off with the legs in parallel. And we're going to get a few squats in on this one. So, or actually, let's do lateral rotation. So let's inhale here. Exhale here. So think about drawing inwards through the heels, and then that's going to engage your thighs and buttocks. Squeeze the butt right here. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to add on to this one, sending the arms overhead and then back down. Okay. So it's kind of like it's almost like goddess, but our elbows are dropping down. Okay. So inhale here, exhale here. Actually, let's exhale here, drawing the heels in. Inhale here. All right. So we'll do a couple more of these, just really basic, just bending the knees and then standing and reaching up. Now, again, we're going to pull the tummy in and then arch the back at the top. Come back down to neutral. Again, pull the belly in, arch the back at the top. All right, couple more. Again, if your shoulders are bothering you, you could stay here and then work here. So you don't need to bring the arms overhead if the shoulders are complaining. Okay, so a couple more. We're going to hold the next one a little longer. Okay, so again, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to start position. We're going to start again, but we're going to add some heel lifts. So I'm going to come down and lift the one heel. Come up and then lift the other heel. Yeah. So you know how it goes. Things seem easy until they're not, right? Okay. All right. So again, we'll add in the lift and lower. And then again, if you're feeling like you want to do that spinal extension at the top, you can do that. Okay. But make sure you're engaging those abdominal muscles, pulling the ribs and belly in. Okay. All right. We're going to do one more on each side. And then we're gonna stay at the bottom and then hold it there. Go into pedal. Yeah. Okay. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in, exhale up again. All right. So this time we're gonna take the one side. We're gonna do in a side bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. I just love this one. Okay, again, if at any point you're feeling the shoulders complain, just go down to here. So you can do that. All right. All right. So we're going to do one more and then we're going to do a rotation. So we're going to come to the side, drop the top arm, then rotate to the other side, lift the other arm, and then come back up. Okay, we're going the other way now. Going down, drop the top arm, rotate, lift the other arm, bring it up. We're going to go one more in each direction. Side, top arm drops, go to the other side, lift the other arm, coming up. One more time, side, drop, rotate, lift, and up. Okay, now we're going to add on to this one. We'll just be bending the knees. Okay, again, so this is one range of motion. If you're ready to go further, bring your elbows to your thighs. Okay. If you're ready to go further, reach up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do that countdown, hold, and rotate to the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, hold it here. Then drop that top arm, rotate it around, bring the other arm up and over. Okay. Other way, drop down, drop the top arm, rotate, lift, and overhead. Okay. So I'm going to speed it up. Drop down, rotate, come up, other way. Again, down low, across, up. All right. We'll do a couple more of those. All right. Last one right here. And up. Very good. Okay. Let's bring it down. All right. We're going to go back to the chair. I'm kind of liking this routine that we've been that's been developing here. Every class is like a snowflake. You never know what the pattern's going to be. Okay. All right. So we're going to start here now again with the band across the chest and in our goddess position on the legs. Okay. So again, when we're sitting, you can really get that lateral rotation in. So I want you to just take a deep breath in, exhale, maybe relax a little. Inhale to prepare, then exhale, and then squeeze the buttocks and the side of the thighs, and then inhale. So it's almost like a frog. You're engaging that glute and thighs and opening those thighs a little wider. One more time, just like that. Okay, now we're gonna add on to this where I'm gonna go back to a little bit more of a uh, less lateral rotation, but I'm gonna take the elbow to the thigh again. So I'm gonna start from here. Then we're adding on the heel, bringing the thigh up towards the elbow. Okay, couple more of those. All right, so we're doing a pedal and a side bend. Okay, one more. And then this time we're going to keep our torso upright, bring the thigh to the elbow. Now this one's a posture challenge. So see how I'm keeping my neutral spine. Try not to do this. Try to keep the chest up and lift the thigh into the elbows. Yeah, okay. So count down and hold. 3, 2, hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, and 1 for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to bring the band from the top. I'm going to bring it down, bring my elbow, lift it up, other side. So again, this is the kind of level 1 right here. All right. If you're ready, we're going to go to level 2. Take a deep breath, bringing up the elbows to the thighs. Now I'm keeping my torso upright. I'm lifting the leg to the elbow. Yeah. Okay. Count down and hold one more time. 3, 2, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's come up onto the feet and we're going to work from the feet. Okay. So, again, if you're feeling like you want to stay in the chair, you know what to do. This is what we were doing before. Okay. So, we're going to start off with that lateral rotation. Okay. Now, we'll start off bringing one elbow to the hip, to the hip. Yeah. Okay. Again, if you want, we're going to bring the elbows to the thigh. Okay. Yeah. We're going to add on coming up, bring it to the thigh, lift up or to the hip. Okay. All right. Now, option here, lift your heel. Uh-huh. That's a game changer, isn't it? Okay. So again, lift the heel. All right, one more on each side. Back to center. Okay, next one. I'm going to just bring those legs in a little bit. I'll start with the band going across the chest. Again, this time I'm going to lift the thigh to the elbow. Lift the thigh to the elbow. All right. Option now, lift, bring it to the elbow. Lift, bring it to the elbow. All right, count down and hold. Here we go. 3, 2, hold it either here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do a bunch more. When we're getting that, it's kind of like climbing the wall, but our hands are moving at the same time. Okay, or the same place. So again, we're going to do a faster countdown and hold. 3, 2, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, I think I want to get a sip of water after that one. We got about 20 more minutes left. So I'm going to do 10 to 15 more minutes of work. Like, we'll focus on keeping our heart rate up. And then we're going to do some stretchy stuff. Okay. So I think for the next one, I want to do some airplane-ish stuff. So I think I'll start with no equipment on this one. And we're going to start with the hands in offering. Okay. So we'll take a deep breath in, bring the hands behind the hips. Again, as you bring the hands back, try not to do this. Okay. Try to do this. Draw the shoulders towards the back pockets. Okay. Again, you could stay in neutral or maybe arch the back a little if that feels good for you. Okay. So a couple more. And then last one, take a deep breath in. Now we're going to come back. We're going to add on. We're going to take the toes underneath the chair. Okay. Again, other toes. Okay. So adding on a forward fold on the next one. So you're going to forward fold, come back up, forward fold. Okay. Inhale. Okay. One more on the other side. Next one, keep your feet in parallel, take a breath, exhale. Now, when you're coming up, you're going to lengthen your legs as far as you can without losing neutral spine. Okay, take a deep breath, exhale, float down. Inhale to stay. So try that again one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale up. Lengthen the legs. Again, lengthen the spine. Take a breath and then float down. Okay, next one. You're going to bring the foot under the chair. Take a deep breath. Exhale and lift and extend. Coming back down. Okay, deep breath here. We're going to do the same thing other side. Exhale to lift. Extend that one leg in front and then come back down. Okay, so that's a lot more difficult. We're going to do the same thing this time, but come up to a full stand. Okay, and then back down. Other side, same thing. Take a deep breath. Exhale up into full stand. All right, adding on spinal extension, arching the back at the top, and then back down. So that's a real balance challenge there if you're staying on the tiptoe. Yeah. All right. Okay, now we're going to do one more like that. So up. Now hold it here if you can. Shift your weight to the front foot, come off the back foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming back down again. Sorry. And we'll do one more like that. So deep breath in, exhale up. Again, shift your weight to the front foot and balance. So you can even use the chair a little there for to stabilize for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm going to move my chair back out of the way and then we'll continue with this one. Okay, so we're going to start again, offering position at the front of your space. We're going to go into airplane. So again, I'm going to kind of play with these ranges of motion. Arch the back if you want. So whenever you're arching the back, pull the tummy in is going to protect that lower back. Okay. Let's add on hip extension. You're going to plant that one foot down, extend the arms. Other side, same thing. Plant the foot down, extend the arms. All right. If you're ready, we're adding the spinal extension. So pull the tummy in, spinal extension. Keep the apple under your chin. Hold the apple there. Okay. Yep. All right. So we'll do a couple more just like that. Plant the foot, pull the tummy in, pelvic floor up, back to offering, other side. Now we're going to change it up again. So this time, same thing, but I'm going to keep my torso forward and lean forward, tiptoe, back upright. Okay. So again, bring the shoulders in front of the hips, allows you to keep your spine neutral. Okay. So again, all right. Now, one more just like that. If you're ready for more challenge, we're doing the same thing, but we're going to hold it here and then arch the back, squeeze the buttocks, lift the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back to start position. Same thing. Again, we're going to take the toes back. Again, think about that apple under your chin. Squeeze the buttocks, lift your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to start position. Okay, so we're going to try going right into it without the tiptoe if you're up for that. So take a deep breath in. We're going to go out, neutral, squeeze the glute into that. Then come back to start position. So again, going right into it. Squeeze the glute, arch the back. Yes. All right. So let's do a couple more. Again, squeeze the glute and into that. Back to start position. One more time. Squeeze and up. All right. So we're going to add a little more to it. Let's start in mountain pose this time. Okay. But with the feet in parallel. So this time I'm going to go into a squat. Okay. Then we'll come up, bring the foot back, arch the back, return to start position. Okay. Other side, same thing, coming up, extend the hip, arch the back. All right, into squat. Okay, we're gonna do same thing 2 more times, one on each side. Lift, again, squat or not, other side. Okay, next one, we're changing it up to tiptoe. So tiptoe back, again, other side, same thing. Okay, if you're ready, try not to tiptoe, just reach back. Okay, switch sides, reach back. Okay, so right now I'm pretty much saying neutral. I'm not arching my back. I'm just focusing on balancing, rooting into my bottom foot, growing long from the back foot to the crown. One more on each side. All right. Okay. On the next one, we're going to add on. So inhale to prepare, exhale to come up. Take a breath here. Now, as you exhale, squeeze that glute and fly for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to start position. Okay, again, other side, coming up to here or here, and then squeeze the glute and fly for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Woo! I like that one. Okay, let's go back down to the chair. Okay, so I'm gonna do another set here that I like doing in the cardio component, kind of goes with the stuff we've been doing. We're gonna do sumo. So I love sumo. It's also a very one that you can modify, make it easy or as hard as you want. Okay, so you can start like this. And then take again, inhale and exhale. Don't hold your breath. And then I recommend exhaling on the hard part, whatever that is for you, might be different for you. Okay, so again, I'm going to exhale. This time I'm going to lift. So I'm trying to keep my pelvis stable by pulling the abdominals in, okay, as I lift the one side. So let's count down and hold 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we'll do it with a little more vigor. So I'm just going to do a little forward fold and then really lift. Kind of really imagine that I'm a sumo. Okay. All right, so a couple more of those. You can even do some counter pressure downwards with the hands. That's going to up your cardio. You're using the biggest muscles in your body, those thigh muscles. Okay, so let's keep it going a couple more times. Now we're going to do a countdown. I'm going to hold it and we'll add an leg extension. So here we go. 3, 2, hold it here, extend. Bend. That was a tough one and bring it down. So 3 more, 2, hold it here again, pull the tummy in and extend and bend and bring it down. Okay, let's do it. Let's go up on the feet. Okay. All right, we're getting close to critting time, but not quite there yet. So let's keep it going. So again, I'm going to start off with first a sumo squat. So I'm just going to squat down and come up. So we did this earlier with the band. We were holding it up here, but we're going to do it now with the hands on the thighs. Bring one heel up, then the other. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, now we're going to stop here. I'm going to hold it kind of halfway down, and then I'm going to do the sumo lift, right? Okay, here's where the fun is. Yeah. So I'm just lifting. So my hips are basically staying same. I'm just lifting up, tilting side to side. Here we go. 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Easier said. Now we're going to add a thigh lift. or a thigh hike. And we're going to repeat same thing. 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it again. 3, 2, hold it here. That's a great mod you're doing there, Suzanne, with your hands in the back. Yeah. And then take it down. So we're going to add on a little bit more. We're going to come up 3, 2, hold it here. Try extending the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you have to really shift onto that other leg. 3, whoops, I did a kick. I didn't mean to add that. Let me start it again. 3, 2, again, hold it here or here and try extending for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Very good. Okay. Woo. All right. So I'm just going to do one more cardio-ish and then we'll start the stretches. So I'm going to start off just lifting one hand, then the other. Okay. All right. Now we'll add on opposite toe tap. Come back to center, other side. Okay. If you're ready for more, just do a side kick. So whatever one you're doing, other hand is resting on the thigh. Okay. Now I'm going to keep my spine neutral or straight for this one. 3 more, 2 more, hold the pose either here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're switching sides 3 times, 2 times, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to add optional squat. So we're going to squat down, come up, squat down, come up. So the squats get the heart rate up. But again, if your knees are complaining, leave them out. Okay. All right. Option here. Again, do a side kick and a lift. All right. So this is the last cardio we're doing. 3 more, 2 more, hold it here or here and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down and we're going to do it one more time on the other side. 3, 2, hold it here or here, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back down, take a deep breath and roll it back up. Okay, very good. Okay, again, one of my faves, especially to warm down, we're gonna do drama queen. Take the inside foot and then take it to the outside behind you. Yeah, it's really going to open up that hip. Other hand, you can put it on the back of the other hip, and then hand on the forehead. Pull the belly in, and deep breath in as you lift the chest, but try to keep your apple under. Okay, and then exhale, back to center line. Other side, same thing. Plant that down again. Inhale here, and then exhale. All right, we're going to bring this time a little more range of motion. Same footing, but the hands coming behind the head. Allow the head to drop, but again, lifting the chest. Think about that apple in there. And then again, hand on the back, on the bottom. Breathe. Exhale, come back to center line. Other side, same thing. Okay, so hand on the back. Again, lift the chest, but let the head drop back. Deep breath in. There you go. You're so drama. Okay, and then come back to center line. Very good. Okay, so I think I'm going to do is we'll do a stretch now. You could do this one sitting in the chair or standing. I'm going to do a hamstring stretch. I'm going to start with one foot in front. Okay. Now the back foot you can laterally rotate a bit, and then you're going to soften the knee coming down. Fold forward, pull the belly in, and then you're going to pull the toes in. Again, maybe bring the arms up and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back upright. So we'll start here. Other leg is going to go forward. Okay. Again, I'm going to soften the back knee. Okay. Then fold forward, pulling the toes up. Again, the back is staying neutral. Don't do this. Do this. Okay. Take a deep breath. Again, maybe bring the hands up in front. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then coming upright. Very good. Okay, let's return to the chair just for a couple more final stretches here. Love this one. We're going to do the mermaid stretch. So I'm going to start with the leg out to the side, hand on the chair on the other side. Okay. So we'll start with this position. Take a deep breath in. And then we're going to lift that arm up and then soften your supporting arm down. And then bring it over the toe. And then lift the arm and then try to reach the toes. Then sweep around, coming back upright. Take a breath and back to center. Other side, same thing. So we'll start again, supporting yourself on the chair. Arm is out to the side and toes are pulling in. Take a breath and then lift up. Soften the supporting arm as you sweep around. Then come up and then try to reach the toes as you sweep around other side. And then take it up. And then we'll bring it back to center. We're going to do a camel stretch. So I'm going to take my hands back. First, we'll do kind of half camel, bringing the foot under the chair. So this is primarily for your quad muscle. So with the foot under the chair, you're going to press down into the ball of the toe and then also the heel back and then draw the knee down and forward. Once you've done that, then you're going to lean back and that's going to again stretch the muscles from the knee to the hip. Take a deep breath. Good. And then exhale back upright. We're doing same thing other side. Okay, so again, press down into the ball of the toe, press the heel down and the knee down. Okay, then extend your hips to feel that quad stretch. Breathe. Good. And then exhale back. Now we're going to do this time full camel, but I'm going to stay more, instead of leaning back, I'm going to stay more upright. I'm going to go back onto the toes. So I'm not leaning back, I'm more going upright, but I am going to round the back or arch the back, reaching directly down towards the heels, but sending my energy through the top of the crown at the back. Take a deep breath. Good. And then exhale yourself up. I'm going to bring my feet forward a little, go into butterfly. Okay. So I'm going to go into prayer here and then open up. Okay. So we'll do a couple more of those. Let's bring one arm over top into genie. Other side into genie. Good. Now we're going to hold it on this first side. Take a deep breath. Good. As you exhale, round your back, give yourself a hug. Okay. Inhale back up into genie. Good. And then go back. This time, bring the other arm out on top. Again, round your back, give yourself a hug. Okay. Then come back upright. Take one more deep breath in and give yourself a hand. And that is it for today, ladies. Good workout. Good start for the week. All right. Okay. Let me know if you have